So I'll just zip past them. Volvo's away though, he got on the way, very nice of him. Trucker's awake, it's very good of him. I'm very wet in strange places. La 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 la. I'm sure that my parson's nose got water dripping off the end of it. What junction are we on? Yeah, bygone. Tiredness can kill, take a break. Nope, not seeing where you're going. And having a face full of rain doesn't help it. This is the bad thing now, the car on the right, I'm riding in his blind spot. Obviously the car in front of me can see where I am, but if he chose swap lanes, then, you know, I'm riding in his blind spot, so he can't see me, can he? Well, this is nothing else. I'm feeling comfy and in an uncomfortable position, and I'm fucking wet as well. So, and I think that's the thing about life, isn't it? If you can be comfy in an uncomfortable positions, scenarios or whatever, then nothing should bother you too much. Oh god, I missed that completely. I was too busy looking at the bloody 40-mile-an-hour sign instead of the road. Junction's this. No. Maybe 12. I think it's 12 Stafford South, so I can zip up to 34. Well, this is the thing now. Do I stick on this and just get wet? Which I'm going to get wet wherever I am. But it's continual wetness and it's in straight lines. Or do I come off and go around shitloads of roundabouts, stop starts, where trucks have been spilling diesel and now it's rained on it. what do you do? Still got the Thundercat behind me. So that's what knackers you up. It's not so much the rain, the big drops that like, will bead off your visor. It's like the spray off the car is really, really fine. And it just coats the front of your visor in a really fine mist. And that makes it harder to see, for sure. Oh, it's bloody burp then. Yeah, bloody sausage roll I had. I don't know what the GoPro's picking up because obviously there's water everywhere. I don't know whether it's managed to blow off or what. I'll find out later, I guess. The music's not working now, so I've either lost signal completely, or they've got the Alexa running at home, which obviously nicks the music off me. So I'll have another go in a minute so you can laugh at me trying to get it playing music. No, just ironically, it's just told me to come off there, which is pretty bloody amusing. It's pointless telling me that as I'm on it. Stupid thing. Oh, actually, no, I'm going to go that way. That bloody thing. Sunshine, unreal. Can't make this up, can you? Come on, mate, I'm indicating long enough. Now then, where's the car going to go? Oh, he's indicating. There we go, slow down for him. And I'm riding in his blind spot as well, which really doesn't help him. See, I could come off here on the A5, but now I'm wet, and now I'm in a straight line. I might as well keep bloody going. I think that was junction 12, I think. If I do two more, I'm at the back end of Stone, so yeah, might as well just carry on, man. What's the guy doing in the Fiesta you're coming across? Like I say, I'm not sure what the GoPro is picking up, but you've got to think, you're riding on this, and with the spray off the cars, you know, you can still see what's in front of you, but your visibility is like 50%, 60% sort of thing. So you just got to ride as sensible as you can. I'm not one for wet weather riding, that's for sure, but you get caught in it, you've got no choice. At least it's bloody warm enough so I'm not freezing. just dropped off again. Makes like a beepy noise. I was going to see if I could put my music on, but I don't know whether it's going to listen to me or not. So let's have a go, eh? Hello, Senate? No. Try again. Hello, Cena? No. Doesn't like me, see? Doesn't like my stupid accent. Hello, Senna? No, not interested. And this is where I give up. I usually switch it off and then back on again. And then try again, but I end up just shouting and screaming its name for 10 minutes because its voice commands it. It's shocking. Absolutely shocking. I don't know whether the Thundercat's done. I don't know whether it's turned off or not, to be honest. Oh, there's black and grim over where I'm from as well. It's just shite. So then, in the week now, when this is dried off, I'll end up doing all the cables, leaving them up, getting the chain clean, leaving that up. Just make sure everything's greased up, working, nothing's going rusty. Yeah, that guy behind me wasn't really paying attention. And that's what I mean, see, you've got like 50-60% visibility and everything stops, so you've got to be able to react and not panic. And it's hard. It is hard like that then, you know, I got my head up and I was also trying to make sure the other cat's somewhere near us. There's a couple of cars behind or a car behind. Because obviously if you're out with people, it's not about just you, it's about them as well. So you're trying to keep everyone safe, everyone good. And that's hard. That really is hard to do. And then the thing is, like they say, you know, it's you don't know what the person in front of you is going to do, you don't know what the car behind you is going to do, so you know, you've got to ride massively defensively. And I know sometimes my road position when you watch these videos, it's not brilliant, but you know, I'll get there. I'm new. This is like my first year of biking. I've ridden all the way through most of winter in freezing temperatures, wet roads, muddy roads, roads with leaves on. And I'm not thinking I'm good by far, because I'm not, you know, if I'm average I'm doing well. But it's all about experience, getting that experience. There's still loads of shit I do wrong. And people with more experience will be able to pick me up really easily with the stuff I've done wrong. I mean, probably some of you watching this looking at where I am positioned on the roads and motorways and stuff and cringing. But you know, I'll get there. I'll get there as safe as I can, but I'll get there. So I'm going up here. Obviously I'm talking to Dave now. I'm going up here and I'm looking at what's happening with all the cars in the front, but not just the ones straight in front of me, but the ones either side. Because the thing is, as we know, if there's a gap and they think they can progress their journey by changing lanes quick, that's exactly what they're going to do. They'll just swap lanes, very rarely check the mirrors. You don't see a bike at the best of times, so see, that's Stafford South. I could come off at that one, but probably do 14. It's not really going to make much difference about me being wet now, is it? Can't believe it. Obviously these are all coming back off holiday, aren't they? Ready for the start of school again. Anyway, the house that I was moaning about earlier, I haven't got to go Monday now it's Tuesday. So, and they've changed their mind by the sound of it about what they want in some rooms. Bear in mind the work's done, but then they change their mind and then try and make it so it's our fault, so they don't have to pay. Like, you can't make the shit up, can you? And then another customer that we get on well with, or at least fairly well, has decided to pay part of an invoice that they've had for like 4 months. So, bear in mind this person goes out and buys Ferraris and stuff, but you can't pay a bill. At least I'm assuming he goes out and buys Ferraris. He always seems to have a new Ferrari or Porsche on the go. There you go. The life of having money but not wanting to pay bills, eh? Shame we all can't get away with it. I always remember a conversation I had with Susie Cooper Williams Alice, I think it was. It was the owner of Port Merion at the time. And because I was like, well, I'm still naive to some things in life, I was naive and couldn't understand how she ended up with a factory in a village in Wales, which is Port Merion. I asked her how she managed to sort of get so much money. And she sort of smiled. And a really nice lady, to be fair. Apart from when she used to stand next to you and fart randomly, that was always quite amusing. But she, and there's me thinking the rain couldn't get any heavier. No. So I asked her where she managed to get all this money from. And she just said, you don't make money by spending it. Which I get. I do understand that. You don't make money by spending it, but as the government has most of it off you to start with, as soon as you get paid, you don't really get much choice, do you? Well, that's another issue. I don't do politics. I'm not going to do politics on here. I'm not going to do politics. I'm not going to do religion. There's lots of things I'm not going to do. Otherwise I end up on rants. Rants that get me thrown off YouTube. I get chucked off Facebook enough as it is. People don't like the truth. And I wouldn't mind if it was my truth, but it is just true, and they don't like that. They really don't like that. So you can't do it. Get very upset. Marvellous. Stopped raining now nearly though. Now I'm absolutely soaking wet. But I think this is me. I'm coming off for the A34 stone. Get around a couple of bends here and I'll come off. I'll probably forget to say it later on, so you know, I know a lot of my riding is pretty boring compared to some. You know, I don't do wheelies, I don't do stoppies, I just ride. I try and explain some of the things the way I think when I'm doing it. It's probably not right, it's probably not kosher for the advanced motorcyclists, things like that, but it's just the way I ride, man. So if you do like it, please like it, subscribe. You can leave a comment, like I've said to you before, about things. You know, I don't mind comments that are constructive, so if I'm doing something that, you know, you can link me to the video or whatever, if this is how you should be riding on a motorway, this is how you should be riding on a road, this is how you set up for a bend. You know, I'll watch it. I'm all for constructive comments, constructive pieces. But if all you're going to do is just rib me because you think you're better or whatever, then you know what, I've had that most of my life going through school, so I'll just delete it, mate. I'll just delete it and I'll just block you. So I much prefer it. If you're going to say something, make it constructive, make it helpful, make it useful, not just for me, for anyone else. So like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, share it if you want. Like I say, my riding's pretty boring compared to some, but we all get there at our own pace, I guess. And then for Dave, so the experience of riding on a motorway in the rain, getting sprayed by cars and buffeted everywhere by the wind, yeah, you're not doing that on a supermoto, mate. It's that ain't nice. It ain't nice. It wasn't the fact it's like, I don't know, 18 degrees, 17 degrees, this would be absolutely awful. But I can cope with this. You know, I want to say I get away from Birmingham and it's really nice, but then that's not fair on people who live on Birmingham. And then it looks like it's raining over there as well, exactly where I'm heading, so there you go. Yeah, you probably can't hear me sat nav talking to me either. So it's decided to talk to me now I know where I'm going. I'm getting proper punched around by the wind. I better indicate on it. Oh, I've got pins and nails in my fingers. They're on green, but I'll still look because you know what people are like. People don't want to stop at traffic lights, do they? They don't want to do lots of things. Oh God, I can feel my wet jeans flapping against my legs. Honest officer, I'm going faster so I can try and dry myself out. Didn't know there was a Starbucks there. Well, I don't come down here no more, do I? To Stafford Way if I can help it. A little police car sitting up there with his blues and twos on. 30 mile an hour. Having a laugh. I've got water running down my thighs. You know, I nearly went in the right hand lane then randomly for some stupid reason. I don't know what that is in the middle. Looks like mud. I never did a lot of lane swapping and stuff here. Let's go over here instead. See where I'm going now. It's quite funny. It's cardboard cut out of a workman. He's probably doing more than the workmen that are here in the week. Oh Christ, on a bike. Look, see, another cardboard cut out. But he drives slowly through our roadworks. Why don't you do some work? Then I'll drive through. Slowly through your roadworks. Oh, my missus washed my jeans last night. She seemed to bother. I could have just washed them coming back from there. Oh Christ. speed camera around here on the left. Not that I'm speeding, but there is a speed camera around here. Oh, have you already? I've got every stuff ready for work as well. Oh, turn the speed camera on the other way. Naughty. Usually the speed camera on the right here faces up bank, or at least it used to, I'm sure it did. But now it's facing down bank. Very naughty. Very naughty. Well, thank you very much for everyone that organised that meet today. Trying to get everything worked. It's a shame the fire brigade didn't turn up with their rider down stuff, but do you know what? It is what it is. They're probably busy, so I kind of get that. So I've just seen a tractor somewhere. Just seen something with flashy yellow lights. There we go. Oh, 2 tractors affected. Now then, are they staying there, do you reckon? Or are they going to turn across me? Just come off the throttle a bit, just in case. No indication. I love how my sat nav now, it's completely woke up and it's giving me all kinds of lovely directions and tell me which road I'm looking for and where I've got to go, and now that I know exactly where I am. Oof, all my wet stuff's gone to the front. I'm going to go through stone, I think. Off a ripple towards Alderstone level. What are all the old cronies doing? Playing bowls or something. Ah, he's always walked across that crossing that speed. He used to do it when he had a horse and cart. Don't bother press the buttons. Why should he press the buttons? He's always walked there. Ah, there this changes. Knew it. Always changes on me, this does. I could be coming along here backwards and it'll still change on me. Oh, I got water running down my leg. Da, 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 da. Here by go. It must have rained here. Can't believe it's rained that much coming up through Birmingham. I didn't even know this was called Stafford Road, the one it's sending me on. Would have thought it would have been called Stone Road as it goes into bloody stone. Still doing that garage up, aren't they? Holes in the road.